You have spent time in this part of the world.
This is from jail, you're saying? That's weird.
Welcome to VinePair's Bottle Battle, where wine pros go head-to-head in a blind tasting showdown. Each som brought 2 wines, 1 white and 1 red, to test their opponent's knowledge. Then we dove deep into the VinePair cellars to select a bonus wildcard wine. After each round, the players will have to guess exactly what they're drinking and will be scored on several criteria, including grape variety, country, region, and vintage. So get your corkscrews ready and let's get to the battle.
Is this my audition for Big Brother? Is Big Brother still going?
I'm Toby Cecchini. I'm the owner of the Long Island Bar in Brooklyn.
My name is Tim McKirdy. I am the managing editor here at VinePair. I think that Toby is going to play very fair today.
I think that the ones that I chose are going to absolutely flummox Tim McKirdy, not because they're particularly peculiar or outré, but because he's a moron.
I've chosen possibly some of the easiest wines in bottle battle history for Toby to guess today. So if he doesn't get them, I'm not sure he can show his face around this part anymore. It's a softball.
For round 1, we have white wines.
So getting a lot of fruit on the nose.
It's made of fruit, actually, it's wine. Do you realize that?
Orchard fruit, green apples. Not getting a lot of oak from the nose. It does seem like Chardonnay. I know you know I love Chardonnay. We both love Chardonnay. I gotta keep that out of my mind because then you're thinking, well, will you serve that up or won't you? When it enters the palate, it's got this great body. It's got a nice richness to it. Definitely hasn't seen oak. But then what I'm left with on the finish is this kind of like searing acidity.
First things first, ooh. More depth, deeper, more like pear, more like sweeter fruits. That's big and round and full and very, very soft, low in acid. I'm gonna go through 168 things this could be. I hope you have some time here. It seems like a Chenin Blanc to me.
It's been a popular pick, that grape that you just mentioned before. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying I've been watching Bottle Battle. I see a lot of Chenin.
Could it be a Chard? Yeah, but it would be a really fat Chardonnay. Did he pull like a trick on me and put like a super fat California Chard on here?
You have spent time in this part of the world.
This is from jail, you're saying? That's weird.
Yeah, spoiler alert, Martha Stewart made this wine.
Bruno.
I think she made wine when she did time, no?
I'm glad you made that up.
I'm gonna make a call. I am gonna go with Vinho Verde, Portugal, 2023 vintage.
This is a Clos du Bourg from Domaine Houillet.
Vouvray.
It is a Vouvray.
So Chenin.
It's Chenin.
So there's the acidity that we're talking about there. And I called it as well when I was going with the orchard fruit, a little bit of stone fruit. I'm not getting a lot of honey from this wine though.
It's a dry Chenin. It's a 2023.
Yeah.
So he got 2 points for the year, right? You got 2 points, so I need to best that, and I will right here.
Thank God I got some points.
This is so easy. All right, I'm gonna build up to. I'm gonna say this is a 2022 France. I really don't think this is true, but I think it's a Chardonnay, and I'm gonna have to say Burgundy.
This is
A Condrieu? That's ridiculous.
Talk about softballs being thrown here in the
that was a
VinePair
slow
office
pitch.
today.
That was definitely a slow
That
pitch.
was very slow.
And I win.
The only thing I could have done easier was a Riesling.
Wait, what's the year? 22. I got 2 things. I got the year and the France.
After round 1, Toby is ahead 5-2.
On we go.
Next up is red wines for round 2.
Holy cow. That's nuts. That's a really crazy wine right off the bat. Like,
Really?
that just jumps out and grabs you. That's either immediately some kind of crazy Beaujolais kind of Gamay thing, or it's a Cabernet Franc. Like, I know that wine just off the bat. Super weird, grabby vaginal nose, but super tannic and super acidic on the palate. What does that equal?
I think we might have this down to the producer.
If he gets the producer, he gets 100 extra points.
I'm getting a Cabernet Sauvignon vibe. I definitely got a little pop of American oak there. Coconut, vanillin sort of hits you in the middle of your nose.
That is where American oak lives. Like,
That's where American oak is. I got it a second ago and then it just went away. See, I'm getting a little bit of savory on there as well. Not animalistic like a Syrah. Can we get a fact check on that Martha Stewart, please?
If it's a Ruquet, I'm gonna kill you, actually. 2022, Italy, Piedmont, Ruquet. That's what I'm gonna say here. It is a Pinot Noir from Patagonia. rules of conduct in this.
And I think this
That
falls.
said,
I think this
you
falls
can't-
within the rules
You
of
can't
conduct.
actually do a South Carolinian Edelsvicker. This has nothing of Pinot Noir in it.
Look at it. Look at the color. Look at the color.
Oh, it's red. Oh,
Straight
right.
away,
It
I
is
can-
red, and Pinot Noir is a red grape.
I
That's
can
true.
see through that wine.
This is gross. I hope your mother has to see
Pudding
this,
is-
and she's like, "Oh, shame on you, Timmy.
No.
A Pinot Noir from Patagonia. How dare you? That poor lad that's with you."
I'm gonna say this is a Langhe Nebbiolo, 2022, $35 retail. No.
Well, you got too much. It's a Barbera d'Asti.
Ah.
You did get 22,
Got the
but
country.
you didn't call the region.
After round 2, Tim is now ahead 7-5. But now we're on to round 3, the VinePair wildcard wine.
I'm getting fruit. I'm not getting.
I don't know whether it's the pour or the color of this. My glass feels heavier.
I'm getting
with this
super young
wine.
fruit, and it's obviously dense as.
I'm second guessing myself. Are they pulling something from the VinePair office, or did they buy something? And I think they might have bought something to f with me.
I'm not saying anything because everything I say gives him a little bit of fuel.
Can and may be used as evidence.
Yeah, no,
at
exactly.
a further date. I'm going Grape Malbec, country Argentina, region Luján de Cuyo, which is a sub-region of Mendoza, vintage 2022, vintage of the century in that part of the world.
So I was like, oh, it's a Valpolicella, and then I went with Amarone, Italy, Veneto, 2022. Oh my
Oh,
God.
come
I
on.
literally almost brought this wine for his red. That's insane. I almost made this his red wine, but then I was like, I shouldn't go New World. It's kind of cheap. Like, he won't be ready for that, blah, blah, blah.
If folks go into a wine bar and they say, I typically like Malbec, but I'm looking to get serious about wine and stop drinking shitty Argentine wine, what should I drink? They will send you to higher end American Zinfandel.
Nobody scored any points in the wildcard round, so Tim is the winner of Bottle Battle.
I think it's a miracle that between us we got 12 points.
I know, that is kind of amazing.